So, how many shares do you need to make $100, guys? That's the topic of the day. We're going to go over it a little bit more in detail. All that I ask is you consider smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and if you find value in this video. So, let's go ahead and start off. Most of you guys know or have seen me make videos like how did I make 2% profit, or how did I make $100 a day, or how did I make 5% profit, or some of you who watch my live day trading sessions every morning at market open, you could join by clicking the link in the description below. See the amount of shares that I take. Some days I'll take 20 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares. I've even had older videos in the past where I get up to 2, 3, 400 shares, even 1,000 shares at one point. And what's great about that is the price movement. And you don't need a lot of price movement in order to make a decent amount of money. Now, obviously, if you have one share, okay, and for example, say we buy one share at $1. Well, then that $1 share would have to move $100 up in order to make $100. So a good example of that would be like, say, a penny stock. If a penny stock moves from $1 to $100, then you would make $100 in profit. Now, what if a company is $100 and you buy one share of it, putting in $100, add $100 in price or value, and it goes up to $200? You would then make $100. Okay, so keep that into consideration, because you can use this as an example for any amount or any value that you see fit. You could buy 100 shares of a $1 stock, right? Which is our next one down here, and you don't need it to move as much. So, moving on, 10 shares, okay? So, in order for you to make $100 by owning 10 shares, you would need at least a $10 movement on those 10 shares. So imagine you have 10 shares of a company that is $1, okay? That $1 will need to go up to $10 in value in order to make $100. You could do the same example with owning 10 shares of a company that's valued at $100 per share. If it moves up from $100 to $110 and you own 10 shares, 10 shares times $10 per share is $100. So that's a great example to showcase to you as well. Now, how about 100 shares? Well, this is where it gets really cool and really interesting, because if you have 100 shares of a company and it moves just $1 in movement, you would make $100. Okay? Now, why is this important? Well, realistically, you don't see a lot of companies moving $100 in share price in a single day very often. Sometimes you don't even see companies move $10 in share price with a single company, unless we're talking about, like, say, Google, Apple, Amazon, these other higher valued companies which are already trading at $400, $500, $600. It's very easy to see, a $5 to $6 movement, sometimes a $10 to $15 movement, whether it's up or down. Now, what's great about this third example and even the fourth example is that you can see a company move $1 very easily in a single day. It can move up $1, it could come down $1, it can go up 50 cents, it can go down 50 cents, all within the same day. It could go up $1 or $2, come down and retest, now it's down $1, and then shoot back up. Maybe it's up $3 or even $4 in a single day. Now, what's great about this example is owning 100 shares, it only needs to move $1, just $1 on 100 shares, and you can make $100. This is exciting for any new beginner because it gives you the opportunity to make money without having to have such high amounts of profit potential, right? I like to aim for about 2 to 5% a day in price movement in order to lock in about 2% a day. I love my daily goal of 2%, because if you add that up throughout the week, that usually comes out to about 10% per week for 5-day trading sessions, 5 days of trading. And 10% a week could then translate to more money over time. Now, the final one is 1,000 shares, guys. 1,000 shares. Now, imagine this. You have 1,000 shares, and the price movement only moves 10 cents. 10 cents. That's it. Just one dime of movement. 10 cents of movement would give you $100. Now imagine having 1,000 shares and it moves $1 and not 10 cents. You would actually be up $1,000. And that's what makes this example so easy to understand for anyone who's first starting out investing. Oops. It's all a numbers game, guys. At the end of the day, it's all a numbers game. However many shares you can put into the market, the more shares you can technically make, okay? And I want you guys to understand that. It's going to be difficult for you to make $100 in a single day if you're only buying one share. If the price moves $1, then you're only really going to make $1. Now, as you increase your confidence, your skill, and your knowledge of trading over time, you will be more confident by trading with more shares. Because remember, just because I did an example of how many shares you need to make 100, you can just as easily lose 100. And that's when risk management comes into play as well. Risk management, position size, and overall direction are 3 things that can keep your account growing instead of getting smaller. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. Now, by no means is this a video telling you you have to go and you have to start trading with 100 shares, 1,000 shares. Trade with the amount of money, the amount of shares that you are confident and comfortable trading with. And remember, I always suggest my new traders who join our LTE team and anyone that I come across that's never traded in the stock market before is to paper trade. Paper trading allows you the opportunity to trade with fake money or simulated sessions of fake money. So it's a simulation account, it's a paper trading account, so you can practice your skills, practice your day trading, practice your ideas and your trade setups with no monetary risk. You also don't have the, reward of making actual money either, but by consistently being able to follow your trade setups, control your risk management, then you can grow your paper trading account. And over time, as you see your paper trading account grow, you can then decide, okay, I'm confident enough to start trading with real money and buying real shares. You could also just practice with one share. You're not going to make a lot of money on just test buying with one share, but you will build the confidence of buying low, selling high, and making those percentage gains using only one share. Now, my favorite thing to do is to trade with about 100 shares. I'll slowly add into it, buying 10 to 20 share increments to get into a 100 share position size. Once I have 100 shares, if the company pushes up even $1, we make $100. And I've found companies that will move $1, $2, sometimes even $3 in a single day, allowing us to make $100, $200, $300 in a single day. Now, would I like to trade with 1,000 shares? Yes, but that also comes with, again, being confident and comfortable with the position size that works best for you. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on share sizes. I'll showcase it again real quick to you. Beginners should be trading with 1 to 10 shares. Intermediate could be trading between 10 and 100, 200, 300 shares. And once you get a little bit more comfortable and confident, then you can start trading with those 1,000 shares. Guys, you can trade with 100 shares on a $10 company, and it's not as much money as if you tried to buy a $10 company with 1,000 shares, right? That's going to be $10,000. But if you buy 100 shares at $10, that's only $1,000. That's not that big of a deal. And with $1,000 investment, you can make $100. on a $1 price movement. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, consider subscribing, and join our LTE team if you want to take it a step further, work one-on-one with me and other like-minded individuals on a daily basis. I'm hoping to be a catalyst to your success. Join those morning live streams at Market Open. First link in the description, lifetime access, and it's 100% free for right now. There's about 200 spots left, so get in while it's still free. Later, guys.